I think there's always that Midwestern work ethic that you've heard about. Because I grew up in a family of 9, it was honed even more because we had to work. I lived off of a gravel road. We didn't even have a house number. And we would go out and have to split wood and cut wood in order to heat our home. During that time when I lived out in the country, I remember having a really tight, close moment with God. I saw a plane flying over and it was really tiny. And I thought to myself, someday I'm going to be on a plane doing something. And I had this God moment where it was almost like God said to me, you are going to be on a plane. You're going to go places. You're going to do something big.
You and I have a rendezvous with destiny. We'll preserve for our children this, the last best hope of man on earth, or we'll sentence them to take the last step into 1,000 years of darkness.
Ronald Reagan was my hero, and he is the reason that I registered the day I turned 18 as a Republican. I started my career at the same station that Ronald Reagan was at. I was there for about 1.5 years, and I got a call from Phoenix.
And let's go to Kari Lake.
I am taking you along here in Arizona. And I just fell in love with Arizona. I felt so blessed, but like so many Arizonans, and frankly so many Americans, I woke up to a lot of reality during COVID. I realized that there was an agenda being pushed by the media.
And this is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
And I didn't want to be part of that agenda. I know this job has gone from being a job I loved to feeling like it was unethical and biased to being completely immoral. The hang-up for me was walking away from a big salary. I remember sitting at my desk in my office, and I just was praying to God about it. And I took the Bible and I just opened it up. 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 7. You bring nothing into this world and you take nothing out of this world. And I remember getting the message loud and clear. Okay, message received, God, I got it. You want me to go. And right then and there I decided I'm leaving my career. One common thread that I kept getting from the people of Arizona was, would you please consider running for office? Okay.
The next governor of Arizona, Kari Lake.
We demand common sense, not communism. It can go right back across to California. We don't want it. I'm not afraid of the fake news. I'm not afraid of the globalists. It is no longer the party of warmongers. Wake up, Joe. We will rip them to shreds before they get their hands on our kids. We're going to lift everybody up. We will never stop fighting for the unborn.
Kari Lake is strong.
I'm not afraid of the cartels. Arizona, we got to save ourselves. Day one, we declare an invasion on our southern border. There will be no mandates and no lockdowns that restore quality of life to Arizona. For our students, after 10th grade, they decide if they're going to go to college or learn a trade and be able to get the jobs that are out there. I will be working for you. You will be the boss. Arizona, I love every one of you. God bless State 48. If you would have told me 2 years ago, 3 years ago, that I would be in the middle of a political movement, I would have said, put down Hunter's crack pipe.
You can look down the camera and say that, but you know that's not true. You know that the election was not stolen.
I wouldn't expect you to understand what's happening in our country, because I can see you come at this from a left agenda, which is very typical of the fake news. Are you in this fight with us? We're living on planet crazy. I got a message for Joe. Wake up, Joe. We do not need your permission to defend our state. Maybe God is tapping me on the shoulder, saying, this is what I freed you up for. This is what I freed you up for. We can't wait to see what you do when you grow up.
I'm gonna be just like you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm Arkansas welcome for the one and only Kari Lake.